Hello everybody and welcome back to SurrounDEAD. In the last episode we went through the tutorial and kind of learned the basics of how things work. Now we're ready to start a new game and see kind of what the hell we're going to get done here. So we're going to go with Gunthrek plays. Why not? I'll go ahead and give you my age. My prior occupation was unemployed. That's more fun. We'll leave our skin color there. Can I just... I can't just scroll down. They're going to force me to click on these, so that's kind of annoying. It'd be nice if you hover over it. I know this is an early access title, but it'd be nice if you could just click on it, or if you could just hover over it and it would tell you what it is. I'm thinking we're going to go with this one. I like that one better. Mouth, I don't know that I particularly care about the mouth, but we may do a beard, because beards are fun, or a goatee. Goatees are even better, as you can see. That's not a goatee. I think we'll go ahead and just do a beard, because in this game the goatees look kind of eh. So I'm gonna go with the first beard, because that one's kind of fun, and then for color we're gonna go with black. Hair color, we're gonna go with black. And then eyebrows. Ooh, that's... okay, that's a way to go, I guess. We'll go with the eyebrow 2. Let's see, I don't really care about accessories. Let's go ahead and continue. I don't know what any of this is, so we're just gonna leave it stock. Let's go ahead and just hit start and see what happens. Just got a Steam achievement, Enter the Unknown, Play in Survival. So that's what we got going on right now. We're waiting on the game to load. Starting off with some basic clothing and our trusty knife. So I don't really know, other than just trying to survive as many days as you can before dying, what we're supposed to be able to get done in this game. Let's go ahead and get our knife out just in case. Let's see. Control, as I expected, is the sneaking key. Can we change that? Let's see. Settings, controls. I would like for crouching to be the C key, because that's what I typically use. Okay. So now I can press C to crouch. Cool. Sprinting is shift. Now we have to hold right click to go into melee mode to be able to attack. I'm not a big fan of that, because if I just... yeah, okay. So we have some dead things right here. I'm going to go ahead and try to... yeah, not a fan of that. I don't really need another... well, okay. I didn't realize we're going to take some... item damage, so I'm not a... ooh. Ooh, okay. That wasn't terrible. We'll go ahead and take all of his ammo. So we just gotta spam the key. I really need a gun, though. Really, really need a gun. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Didn't know that was a thing. Now the problem that we're going to run into is that hello, loot. Oh, I have no... we need more gear so we can actually carry stuff. So we're going to crouch for a little bit to... oh, maybe not. Come on, just die. Oh crap, here we go again. So we just gotta keep moving and hope we don't take any hits. Okay, can we take clothes off of these guys? It does not seem so. Okay, I'm gonna crouch so that we hopefully take a little bit less in the way of attacks on us, because this is getting a little bit obnoxious. I would really like to get into the store here. Is this a... no, we walked over by that and it didn't seem like it was something we could loot. Shop shelves, huh? So let's go ahead. In the tutorial, I was impatient and was trying to hurry up and get through things. And this one, I don't know, man. Toughness. Okay. I'll take the battery. But we really need some clothing. We desperately need some storage. Okay. I'm assuming that's giving me skill points in something. I don't know what it would be, but it seems to be giving us skill points in something. So, canned spaghetti. I kinda... Contaminated water bottle. We don't really need another knife right now, so we'll take that, because that's going to be good for food later when we get hungry. I think we're under attack right now, so... Just trying to keep them from hitting me. Okay. Okay, cool. Fortunately... Gas pumps? You can search the gas pumps? That's interesting. Alright, I mean, that's good. That's good to know that you can just get gas out of the gas pumps, but... Oh, well, okay. Are any of these drivable? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I can't get in any of these. Okay, well, there's a burnt-out vehicle here. So you don't need the tool to salvage, it doesn't seem like, but I don't really need to salvage anything out of that anyways. What I need is, I need some freaking equipment. And unfortunately, we are not finding anything in the way of equipment at the gas stations, so we're going to have to just kind of continue on and hope for the best. So we got some deer over here. Hopefully, are they aggressive? I certainly hope not. Okay, they don't seem to be doing anything to me, so I'm just going to ignore them for now. I'm assuming that at some point we can start hunting them for food, but that doesn't seem to be the case quite yet. So we have a zombie of some kind right here. I'm going to try to sneak up on him. I don't know if sneak attack damage is a thing. I don't know if sneak attack damage is a thing in this game, but we're going to give it a try. I mean, it at least gives us a chance to hit them before they are able to do anything to us. I'm not comfortable running around with just a knife. We already lost half of our life in one of our encounters. So I would really like to be able to find maybe some body armor and some stuff to carry things with, and, you know, some of that kind of stuff. So there's a building over here I'm hoping we can kind of get into before anybody sees what we have going on. If we can get in here... And maybe loot... Oh! Crap. I don't think we're gonna get out of this Okay. I mean, that didn't go too bad, I guess. I felt like that was going to be worse than it was, but it seems like, have we gotten any points yet? No, we haven't leveled up. I'm gonna try. Alright, cool. We got some stuff that we can search here, and hopefully we can search it without people getting mad at me. I don't need a shelf or broken glass or a wall light. We're not really trying to build anything right now. We're just going to try to search all of these pallets and see what we can find. Ugh. It's all just a bunch of junk. I don't need junk. I need gear. I need gear. I need gear way more than I need junk. Than I need building stuff. I mean, a generator's nice, but again, I don't need a generator right now. I feel like that's all we're going to find in this building is just, like, building stuff. Which doesn't help me at the moment. I really need... like, stuff. A duffel bag. Am I able to equip? Ooh, okay. 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 So now I do kind of want to go back downstairs to get that generator, because I have to imagine that's probably going to be useful. Question is weight a thing in this game? I have to imagine it is. Does anything change? Okay. Well, I mean, at least we got a backpack now. I would really like to have a gun of some kind, though, because being forced to get within melee distance of these guys is a little bit especially with no body armor or anything like that. The door's open on this truck over here. I want to see if I can get inside of it. Because if we can get in here and drive it, we can drive it down the road and just run things over, maybe. Doesn't seem like it. So I'm just kind of following the road, hoping that I'm going to come across something that actually makes some sense. I see a wind turbine over there. That might be something interesting to go after. But I'm mostly just trying to avoid unnecessary conflict because we don't want to die before we get a chance to do anything. And I feel like without a gun of any kind, we are going to struggle. We are going to struggle with getting anything done. So I see a building over there. We'll try to get around that way. We're gonna sneak a little bit to hopefully avoid. Ooh, I don't want any of that. So let's go around this way. Seems like it's getting really dense over there. I might be a little bit more open to melee combat if I had a better melee weapon, but this little knife requires me to be really, really close, and I don't really want to do that. I might get a little bit more reckless once we have maybe some body armor and maybe a bigger weapon that allows me to do a little bit more damage per hit, and I can kind of like dart in and out and get things, but for now, all we have is a little knife and no armor at all, and that makes me a little bit concernicus. So we'll sneak around for a minute. I didn't really catch what the point of interest was, but crap. They're gonna force me to fight them. Ow. Well, no one lives forever. Okay. We'll respawn random, I guess. There's a helicopter over here. Oh my god, they're just... The fact that I can't... The fact that I have to, like, go into combat mode... That slows... Like, it just... Yeah, I'm sorry. I have an issue with the way that melee combat works in this game. The last thing I need when I'm having to get up close and personal is to have to stop... Like, to have to slow down and, like... The last thing I need... Yeah, the last thing I need is to have to slow down to be able to hit things. I really need to be able to keep movement speed very high in that situation. Alright, we'll try... Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll finally find some weapons or something that we can actually use. I feel like... We'll go ahead and take all of that. I feel like, not having any kind of a ranged weapon at all is really a debuff. Like a hard debuff. Okay, we'll jump out of that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this house is going to have anything in it that's going to help. Yeah, I don't really need an office shirt. I need something that allows me to carry more stuff. So unless we get lucky and there happens to be, ooh, a shotgun. There we go. Alright, but unfortunately we don't have any ammo for that. Oh, we do. Yo. I'm pressing the reload key and it's not doing anything. It says we have... So that's the problem. Okay, well, that would be the problem with using your guns, is that it draws everything to you. So this is going to be one of those things where over the course of many episodes, I will learn all of the tips and tricks for surviving in this. We definitely want to avoid combat. Well, the problem is that you don't want to avoid combat too much, because you won't gain experience points, but you also don't want to get into combat any more than you absolutely have to, because then you risk dying. So yeah, this is going to be one of those games where you have to be super judicious in the things that you're doing. I think well, if we could get like a silenced weapon, that would be like the best option. So there's a house over there. Is that the house? Are those the houses that we were in just a minute ago? Let's see. Is there a map? So I'm gonna have to learn the map here. Where am I? Does this not show me where I am on the map? Great, okay. So you just kind of have to wander around until you find what you're looking for. There's a fence over here. What's up here? All right, we gotta be a little bit careful, a little bit sneaky, because we don't know what's nearby. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the way melee works in this game. Okay, he's coming after me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the fact that you have to stop and do this. Okay. And then the undead shamblers almost never have anything on them. Oh! Okay, hold on a second. Let me, I need to check my audio settings. Is there... Yeah, no, it's... Okay, I just need to turn my game up, I guess. I'm having a... I didn't even hear him coming after me. Okay, there's ammo and a bottle. That's nice, I guess. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this is obnoxious. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Okay. So yeah, the issue that I'm having right now is that the melee combat is set up in a way that makes it intentionally the worst option. Like, I should be able to run around and just slice as I'm going. I don't like that you have to use this melee mode that forces you into a walk, right? I don't understand the reasoning behind that. That's number one. And then, honestly, I kind of would like... I don't know. I would imagine there's going to be a fair bit of learning the map layout, which is fine. I'll learn where the best places to find weapons are. So that's a growing pains thing that we're going to have to go through. That's fine. We'll get to that. I do not like the way that melee requires you to like do this right here. And then because switching back and forth between melee mode and running around mode is so slow, it basically makes it to where your only choice is to sit here and just spam them and hope they don't hit you before anything happens. Right? Like, I don't know. So I'm kind of okay with the fact that the noise of the guns makes the weapons almost useless, basically. I can kind of live with that. That's pretty realistic, and it encourages you not to just spam your guns unless you just have a lot of ammo. So that's fine. I'm really turned off by the way melee combat works in this game. I'm not sure what the thought process was behind the way they chose to do it. It doesn't really make any sense to me. The last thing that I want in melee combat is to be forced to just come to a complete stop. And that's pretty much what's happening right now. So I would really like to see the melee combat adjusted in a way that makes it so that, honestly, I don't really need any of that. There's a trash can over here. Or, yeah, rubbish bin. Rubbish bin. That sounds like they're British. Office pants. No. Water purification tablets will probably be useful. Dirty water jug. Toothbrush. Rags. Okay. I can deal with that. So, let's, was there an upstairs? No. So we'll continue walking around. I don't see any zombies around here, so hopefully we're okay. Okay, orange shirt doesn't help. I don't know that money's going to help me, but we'll pick it up anyway. Seems like they put magnifying glasses on anything that you can actually search in. So there's a rubbish pile over here. Trash bag. Ooh. I mean, I would really like to pick that up. I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it would help me, but because if it provides you with a shelter against monsters, that would be a really nice thing to have on your person. But I don't have a bag to carry it in, so... yeah, we'll take some rope. Why not? Did I just see a zombie? Did I just see zombie eyes in that building? Okay. Trying to get into this building here. So I want to try to be a little bit careful because we don't want to attract any more attention than we have. So I don't think there's going to be anything in that store right there that's going to help me that much. Ooh, we don't want to fight that guy. He looks dangerous. I want to get into this building here so we can see if there's anything cool. So am I able to save my game? Is F5 the quick save? It is. Sweet. That's the way it should be. I want to... we're going to get killed in here with that guy. I'm not feeling like we're going to find much in the way of weapons. Ooh, but a black plaid shirt, definitely. I have to imagine color matters in this game. Or actually, yeah, I'm just going to take the black shirt. I don't know if color matters in this game, if it makes any kind of a difference. Is there no way to... Oh, cool. Okay, that works. Okay, where's our guy? I don't know if color matters. I'm hoping it does. If black colors make you harder to see, especially at night, even with the zombies, like, that would be really nice. Don't really need a plastic bottle there. So let me look over here and make sure he's not. Are we nervous yet? I know I am. Trying to be super careful. Because we don't want him coming after us without any kind of a gun. Because he would not be fun to fight with a melee weapon right now. I don't think we would survive a fight with him. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue off and... Wait, why is there light? What is that? Curiosity is probably going to get me killed, but I want to know what that is. A secondary infestation. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Whatever it means, we don't have a we don't have a method of taking care of it, so we're going to ignore it for now. I mean, I technically have the shotgun, but that shotgun, ooh, I really wish I had a decent bag for right now. Water purification tablets. We'll take the baked beans. Ooh, a can opener. We'll get rid of the rope, and we'll take the can opener. And then we can use the rope. All right, cool. That was actually fairly lucrative. Let's get over here, see what's in the fridge. Can't imagine it's going to be anything other than maybe some food. Energy bottle. Canned tuna. Just going to drink that, because why not? Let's go see what's in the trash over here. Curious about that secondary infestation, though. We'll get closer to it, and then if we die, we die. It's just a... Oh, finally! Okay, cool. So now... man, now I want to go back and find that tent. Darkness in this game is not fun. No battery. So, there's nothing I can do at this point because it's completely dark and I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I don't see a brightness option in here. So... Oh, yeah, I don't want to hear any annoying... Ooh, yeah, okay, I definitely have misophonia. Well, crap, man. I don't know what to do at this point, because I can't see anything, really. And now we finally have our... We finally have a bag, but I can't see what's going on here. So, I think we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. I'll leave the game on until we get back to daytime, and then maybe we can start searching around again. But, yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for today. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe. Subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, and I'll see you then.